Hi guys, this is Pano. Okay, so uh, it's pretty chilly, so let's get into it. Let's start. First, we're gonna go start chopping, and then we're gonna go and baton some wood. Starting with the SK. I want to see, again, going to the dead wood right on the notch, right on the knot where it meets the main trunk. Let's see what happens now. Everything is different now because it's so cold, right? So we'll see how the blade acts on the cold weather, and the wood is even harder to chop because it's frozen, right? Okay. Okay, three. We did 3 stumps, 3 branches. Let's do 3 with this one. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the main wood and see what happens. Okay, there's a vibration on the handle. Let me make sure. Yes, there's a vibration on the handle. Okay. By that angle here, it holds your fingers to chop. But dang, the whole thing gives you a vibration. I don't know, it's because of the screws. They're kind of moving. It's not like you have a steady pin. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know why, but I feel it, which I don't feel with this, but this is my Carta handle. But even on my other G10 handles, it doesn't feel like that. Yeah, I don't feel anything. Nothing. Okay. The chops, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Like, let's do 10 chops and see which one is gonna go deeper. They're both fairly. They're not choppers. They're not big choppers, right? So that feels pretty good. But that vibration, you can totally feel that vibration from that handle there. Okay, now let's see how they're gonna split. Okay, we have these. They're almost the same. A little bit different, but not much. We'll start with MSK1. was pretty good performance. But like a wise man always said, it's a piece of steel. It is gonna go through wood. Okay. We'll just quarter them. Okay. There's not much you can prove about this. Yeah, it will split wood. It would split wood. I can grab a piece of steel, make it sharp, and it will split wood also. This is not a good test for much, but what we're gonna get into after, I'll show you how we can make this kind of matter for the knife testing. Okay. I picked this for the SK because of the knot. I don't want to. Okay. 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 So thoughts so far? You can even hear it. Here, listen to this. That gives me vibration. That I feel it on my hand. Okay? This is what you feel. Alright. So, right there, my camera died. It's very challenging. I don't know what equipment the other people using. I'm gonna do some research and see what works when it's really cold like that, like Survival Russia. He pretty much the weather is like mine, or the Wild North, something like, I don't know what cameras they're using. So anyway, my camera died there. I keep getting my camera dying all day. It runs for a bit and then it dies. So I'm gonna have some footage on feather sticks, and you see it right now, and after that, final thoughts. Doing, which I think that's what this knife is gonna be designed for. Feather sticks. I don't have good control. Let's go this side. Doesn't feel bad. You won't see perfect feather sticks here now because all the wood is frozen to the cord from the cold weather. But these are some nice feathers. These are some nice feathers. And they should ignite pretty good. We're gonna try it in a minute. Let's grab the other piece. Okay. Let's see the SK. Gonna get through the frost. There we go. Look how thin I can. Look at it. That's the difference on the bevels. Look at this. Okay. But that's very good. This is very good. Can't complain. I don't know what I did with my feather right now. Do you have it? Oh, I have another one here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how thin they are. Get the coating off. Whew. Okay. Okay. Very thin, they ignite it. And now, let's see. Okay, so, like I said, I can't scrape ferro rod anywhere. I have to go here. Okay, so, we'll go this way. Kinda awkward, but throw some pretty good spark. Almost went. Pretty good, but those feathers are thick. They're not gonna ignite easier, so you're gonna have to scrape some bark to assist you. And since this knife has no other sharp spot, you have to do it with your edge. Oops. I find this very awkward about the ferro rod. Anyway, he went for a bit. Okay, so you seen the differences? I don't think I have to mention them. But this is a little bit awkward, but I can see you can get used to it. So it's gonna change a little bit your ways of doing things. Okay, so final thoughts on this knife. This knife, okay? The SK. There's plenty of video on my channel, you see it. So this knife. Okay. After testing it for over a week, 2 weeks, it's videos, not just a little unboxing, showing some feather sticks, betoning some wood, okay? If anything, anybody can say anything about me. But I've brought different testing in this on YouTube. Okay, testing you haven't seen, I haven't seen before. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I'm testing the knives like, cause I care to show it, and I'm not getting paid. I feature Williams knives because I like them. Not that I'm getting paid from William, or I'm getting free knives. I'm buying all my knives. Sometimes William might send me a knife to test, and I don't keep it. I send it back, right? But most of the knives you see is the ones I buy. So this one here now, after being thorough, checking it, what is my final thought on it? I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it, okay? It's like BK7, I think they call it, BK whatever. That's what it is. It's just a 1/4 thick knife. It has a survival kit inside that I don't like either. Okay, it's not. It doesn't represent me. This knife. Why would I need a little survival kit with 2 Q-tips and the cotton there and some antibiotic, whatever, fire starting thing, and some twine, and like it doesn't. I don't think I'm ever gonna use that. Me, okay? I have my own kit always with me. I have a bag. So the kit, the survival kit, doesn't represent me. The scales you've seen today on my video, they don't represent me. And on my first video. The fire starter thing here throws sparks, but it's not optimal. That's not where it's supposed to. Like, Pano, you gotta get used to it, okay? It's something new. You can, yeah, but you can't teach an old dog new tricks, okay? I don't like it. I don't like that. I can only scrape ferro out here, and I can not scrape any material anywhere but the edge, which we've seen it doesn't hold good edge. Something else now with the edge, okay? This knife is so steep angle, okay? It's got such a steep angle. So the first edge that came with this knife, I sharpened it like, I don't know, 10 times. So, and you see me sharpening it, that doesn't mean that the vast majority of people are gonna be able to sharpen it as quick as me. That's what I do, okay? So, if I tell you it's harder to sharpen, it is hard to sharpen. So that first edge gone away. Now we're going back to the blade in, right? Because our first edge is gone. And it being so thick, now it's even harder to sharpen. Because now you got to take more material off. So think about having this knife as long as I have the SK and doing animals and doing all the kind of stuff I do all the time. And butchering all over the place and starting fires almost every day, and like I don't know how this would hold up, and I'm not willing to try it, so I can tell you, okay? Now I have a problem with D2. I told you I'm not biased. I'm not gonna start this video, oh, it's D2. No, I'm not, I'm gonna give it a chance, okay? So I give it all the chance you want it. Now, let's find something I like about this knife, okay? I don't mind this when I was chopping. This, the way it goes down, okay? I don't mind that. And this is not a bad idea, especially for people that they're like, oh, you're putting your hand back in the edge and whatever. Is it for me? No. But I can see some people would see that and be like, oh, look, I can come close to the edge and I don't have to put time and learn how to hold the knife like Pano does, and other people, like, they go to the edge. And the coating, again, the coating stayed. Do I want coating? No, I don't want coating anyway. I don't want it. I want to scrape, okay? And I'm not the type that it's gonna, oh, I want a knife that I can throw rock sparks with a rock. This is fantasy land, okay? Who's gonna get in this situation that he's not gonna have a ferro rod and he calls himself a woodsman? Or more ways than just throwing, I can't even find a rock up here. If you look outside, see how much snow I have. Good luck finding a rock. So I need my ferro rod. So these things, like, I don't know, like there's some, it's gimmicks, okay? So a lot of gimmicks on the knife world. And so these are my final thoughts, guys, on this knife, okay? There's not many good things I have to say about it. I'm sorry, I'm being on my best behavior on it. I think I went through the whole thing. You might have to watch all my videos to get my whole idea about the knife. But now this kind of sums it up. Vibration on the handles. I can't scrape ferro rod anywhere or material anywhere. I don't like D2. I don't like this D2. I'm not saying period I don't like D2. I don't like this D2. He had a chip on me. Now it's almost gone. I don't know how you're gonna see this, but it's almost gone. Anyway, doesn't matter. You see it? Right by my here. It's almost gone, okay? But don't worry, there's new coming. This is why I don't like it. It's a little bit hard to sharpen, even for me, and I've seen a chip there. I can only imagine if I did a whole deer chipping like I did with the SK. I don't care for a knife to have a 1/4 inch thick knife. It splits good, yeah, it splits good, sure, like I said. But you also use axes, or it's not even like if I need to split and chop, I'm gonna get a bigger chopper. I'm gonna get a proper chopper. I'm not gonna have a survival knife, okay? But I also want my survival knife to be able to chop 2-3 inch limbs in case I want to make a quick shelter or something, right? Again, these are my final thoughts, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm done with this, okay? And see you next time. Thanks.